Happy New Year. Dr. TJ Dixon, your intuitive guide to transformation, connecting to your best life. Today's video is about the new year. We are in 2021, and for some, this year has started off great, but it has had its challenges. So this video is going to really focus on what can we take out of 2020 that we can use in 2021 so we can build and have our best lives. So the first thing I want you to think about is from 2020, what do you need to release? What do you need to release? For me personally, what I need to release that was really shown to me in 2020 is I don't come last anymore. I gotta take care of me first. So for 2020, I'm releasing that. I'm also releasing beliefs that I have had up until 2020 that we all have to agree on the same thing, or we all have to think the same way, because that's clearly not the case. Number two, what do you want to embrace that you learned in 2020? Again, for me, my personal embracement is going to be me nurturing myself. 2020 for me was a year to nurture myself, and I am still nurturing going into 2021. Super important for me. So what is it that you need to embrace? Number three, what did you see in 2020 that you are taking into 2021? Oh my gosh, 2020, like vision, was a year of clarity, a super huge year of clarity. And just know that clarity can be painful. You probably already know that. But what did 2020 allow you to really see? Did it allow you to really see how toxic a relationship you've had has been? Maybe that's it. For me with 2020, I put on some pounds, and I realized that I use food and sugar for me to stuff my feelings, to eat my feelings. And so in 2021, I am releasing that weight, and I am releasing more so using sugar and food to stuff my feelings, to stuff my emotions. I'm allowing myself to feel it and to let it out. All right, so what do you want to release? What do you want to embrace? What do you want to know? What do you want to see? Number five, what do you want to be in 2021? What do you want to be? What do you want to become? For me, I want to be my full self, to live fully. And I'm not quite sure if I've ever done that. I was thinking just now, have I ever lived fully? And I thought, well, maybe when I was 4, but I don't even know if I lived fully when I was 4, because I had a mom and a dad, particularly my mom, who would have really dictated a lot for me because, being 4. So for me, this year, I want to be fully myself in 2021. What do you want to be this year? Now, lastly, what I want to say for 2021. At the recording of this video, we are 18 days in to 2021. But what I would invite you to do is to, if you have not already, set your intention for 2021. What do you intend to do, be, have, see, experience in 2021? What is that for you? For me, I've created a vision board, as I have done for the last 10 years. It's been 10 years. I've been doing vision boards since 2012. 10 years I've been doing vision boards. So, what do you intend? For you, if you want to do a vision board, beautiful. Do it whatever way you need to do it. If it's on your phone, if it's on your laptop, if it's a big old post-it note you keep on your closet door like I do with mine, because I have to look at it every day because I'm getting dressed. But do it so that you're seeing it all the time. What do you intend? Then I'll invite you to give gratitude. A lot of people are like, 2020 was just such a crappy year. It was a tough year, yes. It was a tough year. But there's always something to be grateful for, even in toughness. Even in the toughness. Even if you're like, no, that was like the shittiest year ever. Yeah, but, shit can grow things too. So, what are you grateful for? At least 3 things. At least 3 things from 2020. And then I invite you to pray. Pray for whatever is troubling you. Whatever, give thanks. But pray for whatever's, pray affirmatively for whatever it is that still might be sitting on your heart. Pray affirmatively, meaning, everything is always working out for me. I know that you are working all things out for good. Make sure that you are adding the words. It's not about begging. It's not about pleading, because God is good all the time, and all the time God is good. And that may sound like a cliche, but it's true. Even in crappy moments, if you live long enough and you look back over the blessing of it, you will see. Again, going back to gratitude. So pray, and then shut your mouth and listen. Listen, 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 listen. Meaning, what messages are you receiving? You might receive yours through your heart. What is your soul speaking to you? Maybe it's just something's going to come up and it comes down, up, and through. Listen. That's the meditation part. Maybe you hear. Maybe it's something you're going to hear. Maybe it's something you're going to get this thought, and it's like, where'd that come from? That's you listening in the meditation. Maybe it's going to be something you will see with your eyes, and the message of the meditation flashes across the screen of your phone, or maybe it flashes on your laptop, or maybe it's just some sign you see. Maybe it's seeing a cloud in the sky, or a tree, or a bird that reminds you of what God is speaking to you. So make sure that you are meditating and listening in whatever way you hear the messages of God, because God is with you always, 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 always. So make sure you listen in that meditation. And then I'm going to backstep just a second and say one last thing that I want you to do for your 2021 is, what are your rocks for this year? What are your rocks? I read this book, EOS, and it's really a book for corporations to set what are the main things that they're focusing on, particularly nonprofits, because nonprofits love to give and they love to serve, and sometimes it's like, oh my God, my client needs this, this, and this, and this, and then they are not able to serve the clients well at all, because they need to focus on what is their mission and vision. What is it, right? And so they have to set their rocks to make sure they do those main things. If we only get 5 things done, these are the 5 things we definitely got to get done. Now, if we get some extra stuff done, that is great. Those are our pebbles and our sand. In EOS, like, there's a whole video of it. the speaker asked this woman to put all these rocks, sand, and pebbles into a jar. And what she realizes is the only way they will fit into this glass jar is if the rocks go in first, then the pebbles, and then the sand around it. Because if you do it the other way, you ain't gonna never get the rocks in. So that's what I mean by your rocks. What is it in 2021 that if you don't do anything else, you got to get this done this year? These are your main focuses. This is what you're going to focus on for this year. What are those things for you? For me, it's my wellness. And I pick out things under body, mind, spirit, relationships, and finances, because that's complete wellness to me. So up underneath all of those categories on my vision board, I have specific things that I must do. I'm planning to do, focusing on in 2021. Anything else? If I get to it, I get to it. If I don't, oh well. But it definitely cannot come before I complete my rocks. So you look at that. What are your rocks for this year, for 2021? And keep your eye on that focus, on what you're intending and what you're focusing on through your rocks. If you like, set yourself a theme for this year. I was given my theme back in December, what my theme for this year would be. And for me, it's the year of freedom. And my tagline is living fully me. So what is your theme for this year? What is your theme for the year? What's your one word? Some people do one word. Mine comes out in phrases. But maybe yours is just one word. What is it the focus of 2021 going to be for you? And again, I would suggest you pray and meditate and allow that to come to you as well. Okay. So, again, Happy New Year. Happy 2021. Go back, replay this video, pause it if you need to, write some things down. Get release in gratitude 2020 for all that it taught you, showed you, everything brought out in you. Release it. Embrace this new 2021 year, and may you live and have the best year you've ever had, and may you live your best life.